coaches, are you attracting only freebie seekers? We don't do that anymore. Let me show you in this video how you can turn your freebie into a buyer's funnel, which will attract only those who are ready to invest, ready to spend time and money and brain power. So let me share my screen and let's dive in. This is usual, no fluff, no BS workshop. So grab your pen and paper and let's get rolling. My name is Agnes Bogardi. I'm your no BS business consultant who helps you create a sustainable lifestyle business and dominate your space, because that's the energy what we need. So let's dive into turn your freebie into a buyer attraction machine. So you stop attracting the freebie seekers. You have a freebie, but it's not turning into buyers. You are definitely not alone. Most freebies are never actually converting. The industry average is 90%. 90% of the whole market you are targeting will never turn into clients. And that's a sad concept. It's really time that we, you and me, change those numbers and change the industry, because it went nuts. I'm sure you can agree with that. Freebie is just the entry point, right? But what happens after is what turns into a buyer's funnel. And why this matters is the goal isn't just to grow an email list, but to create a flow where people naturally want to buy from you, attract buyers who are ready to take action, right? If you are not fully booked yet, or even if you're fully booked, we just want to talk to those people who are ready to take action. So today I'm going to show you how to take what you've already built and turn it into a strategic, seamless path that brings in buyers. How does that sound? This isn't just about another marketing hack. This is about creating the foundation that lets your business run with the same confidence, structure, and effortless magnetism that embodies FemForte. What is FemForte? Glad you asked. FemForte is about stepping into your unshakable feminine power, where confidence, clarity, and ease replaces the hesitation, the burnout, and the second guessing. FemForte isn't about doing business the old masculine way, hustling, chasing, or constantly proving yourself, but balancing out the good from both of the energies. I'm a true believer that we need to be balanced. So with that said, add FemForte in the comments if you agree, if you feel like, yes, this is what's needed. So let's talk about the role of the buyer's funnel in your ecosystem. Freebie and also, of course, the content, engagement, and all of that have their place in your business ecosystem. They help you to build awareness, and people can find you and they can connect with you, and you keep growing your audience. That's totally normal. I'm not saying we don't need freebies anymore. I'm just saying there is a better way to do that. Once you have built a healthy following, and to be honest, when I'm meeting people who are just getting started, maybe it's even more important to create the buyer's funnel and not freebies, because we need momentum. The industry is changing and we will talk about that. But the buyer's funnel and the buyer's products become the most efficient way for you to filter through those people in your audience who are just the freebie seekers who will never purchase. And with the well-positioned buyer's product and the buyer's funnel, we can find those people easily. And from that moment, your idea is validated, you will be able to attract only buyers. Fill your email list, you can fill your community with buyers only. You can remove the freebie step. I will show you how, and move straight away to the point where you actually will attract those people only. I feel like the industry is changing. Information age is over. People are getting more and more sophisticated. They are not just Googling now, they are adding everything to Gemini, ChatGPT, and getting their answers. And we definitely need to keep up. We need to stand out. We need to be different. We need to see and communicate that they actually are understood and we know what they need. We are here, we are in the trenches, we are in the forefront of the online business industry. We need to answer their calling. So we need an offer what they actually want and need and raising their hands for. There are only people with problems out there, right? We all have them in different areas of our lives. So instead of just collecting emails and giving them free information, what they can Google, let's talk about how you can turn those signups into actually paying clients. It will make your whole ecosystem easier. We do strategic easy, okay? We want people to see you at the first time and raise their hands that yes, you understand me. This is exactly what I want. So to attract more serious prospects, you need a buyer's funnel. It's more important than ever before because they are sophisticated, because they are consuming so much content that they need these micro mini transformations. The industry is changing big time and we need a different approach. I know all of you are on a mission to change people's life, and that also entails that you step up, you step into your FemForte and you shout from the rooftop that yes, this is the solution. We can nurture people to oblivion, or we can attract those straight away who are ready to take action. Your freebie becomes your content. Instead of just collecting emails, you are sharing valuable insights openly. Your frameworks, your methodologies, your explanation. That shows why you are different from those they have already tried, they watched, they read, they joined. We need to be so upfront to build that trust, to showcase how you are different, how we are different. And that only goes if we are not gatekeeping information. Because guess what? No one else does. They have AI available for free to find information. They have YouTube. They have everything in order for them to consume information. But guess what? Transformation comes only from personalized, specific help, keeping people accountable. And that's what the one-on-one or a small offer can start giving them. Your entry offer is where the transformation really begins. This small paid step, a quick win, builds instant trust and creates the momentum, creates the commitment from their end, and shows that they are ready to spend time, money, and energy on the solution they are seeking and you are offering. And then turning a freebie into a buyer's product is about alignment and refinement. Instead of just repackaging, you are spinning it into something tangible, like a framework, a mini implementation step that blows actually their mind. It's not just putting your freebie behind the payment. It is really making sure that for that amount of money, they get tremendous amount of solution or result. Let's think about the buyer's funnel and how you can create a proper buyer's product. So basically, what we want to extract the core value of your freebie. Ask yourself, does this stand alone as a great piece of content? Yes, we are turning your freebie, as we mentioned, into content. Turn it into a high-value evergreen blog post or video or social media post where you introduce your paid offer as the best next step. The freebie becomes the part of your brand ecosystem rather than a standalone opt-in where people just never open anything anymore. You give away the information, and then obviously if people are ready to purchase and ready to take action, then that's in the buyer's mini entry product. Okay? After that, you add the powerful spin to the freebie, right? That tangible wow factor that actually will create for them the transformation, the mini transformation. Obviously, you will not be able to, within one mini training, you will not be able to solve all of their problems, but you can solve a tiny little thing which they suffer from. A mini framework, a step-by-step process, a guide, action plan, a resource with how to use it. Something, this small shift makes it a solution-oriented offer instead just more information what they can't actually do shit with, right? And then position it as a paid offer. I added free because you can keep it free, but I think by now It's just a mindset thing. By now, you've seen why there is psychology behind it. There is commitment behind it. There is the filter, what you want to use, right? Even if you charge something like $3, obviously we need to think about your ideal client. Something low ticket but high value will make all the difference. Don't be afraid that you are leaving people behind and so on and so forth. Just do it. Freebies wouldn't work if you keep them how they are. Add a strong upsell call to action to your freebie. If it was working beautifully, then that's fine. But if you are giving them more and more paid solutions, you can move people forward. And actually, I have a couple of great little call to actions which you can use when you are offering your low entry. And after the low entry product, actually, you can hop on calls with people almost straight away. It's just a matter of positioning. So if you want, for example, you can, here is the exact framework my client used to get X results. If you want full implementation, join the workshop, apply for a call, blah, blah, blah. You can position your paid entry and also the upsells in a way that it makes total sense. It's the natural next step. It doesn't need to feel salesy. It doesn't need to feel pushy because it's a solution. You are only having a problem selling, I think, if you are not fully convinced that you can help. So once you've done all of that, you validate the existing subscribers. The people who actually subscribe to your freebie, you can offer them this new paid version for testimonial, for feedback, and observe who takes action. This helps refine the messaging and strategy that at the end of the day, we want to attract people who are taking action and who will schedule the calls, who will want to work with us one-on-one. At the end of the day, if you have people who are turning into clients, you see the numbers, if they are a good fit, and then you move on. If not, then back to the drawing board, positioning, messaging a little bit differently, test it again, use the feedback, the testimonials to improve. Okay, so the 4 essential steps to turn your freebie into a whole buyer's funnel, because we were just talking about right now the step 1, how to turn your freebie into a buyer's funnel. It's align your freebie with the offer. If your freebie isn't connected to what you are selling, you are attracting the wrong people. And of course, as always, add your FemForte Factor and put it behind a payment gateway to make sure that people value it properly and you attract the right people. And then obviously in the funnel, we have to optimize the thank you page. So most people waste this real estate when it could be your first conversion point. Straight away, they opted in, they purchased something, and then you could make them want more. Once they took action, once they took a leap of faith, there are certain ways you can position your other products in a complete, natural, and beautiful way for them to, oh yeah, I want that. Oh yeah, that sounds amazing. And then once they are in your word, then obviously we need a little nurture system as usual, a simple 3-email sequence that helps them implement, keeps them accountable, and offers your best next step that makes the journey easier, quicker, more efficient, blah, blah, blah. And then they are already in your word, right? Your list is full with buyers, your community is full with buyers. So turn them into long-term clients, because the lifetime value of a client is not only that one purchase. Then following up with them, keeping them in the loop, giving them new things to test. It helps them, it helps you. It can be a beautiful ecosystem where you grow together. They help you once they reach their desired outcome. They help you create new things for them to go to the next level and really turn them into long-term fans, basically. Okay, so that's the buyer's funnel. Let me give you at the end a couple of examples. For example, there is a relationship coach. Her main offer is overcoming trust issues and reigniting intimacy in a long-term relationship. Her freebie was a 5-step guide to improving communication in the relationship. And obviously, it is helpful. It is something that most people is, okay, how do I say things that they don't escalate on me? But while it's helpful, it is too generic. It doesn't connect with the specific problems the coach actually helps with. An optimized freebie as a core offer focuses on helping the couples rebuild trust and intimacy, right? You see how deeper we went. It's not just surface level communication. The main thing is like, we need to rebuild the trust. Maybe we need to rebuild intimacy. You go a little bit deeper, and that's where you meet people, because communication is just too broad, right? Create a free 3-step trust rebuilding framework that speaks directly to the pain points of the client, and people who have experienced infidelity, for example, or deep betrayal want to repair their relationship, right? So that's how you can go really specific. And I hope you see that we connected the experience and the offer at the end. Okay. So another example is, for example, a nutritionist. She's helping people with gut health and balancing hormones. And her freebie was a 30 healthy snack ideas. But it doesn't really addresses helping people with the gut health or balancing hormones. It's just general. It's one size fits all. People without gut health issues or people without hormone imbalances sign up for her freebie. And obviously they did not converted into the gut health hormone balancing coaching what she offers, right? So once we turned it into a 7-day gut healing meal plan with a focus on obviously gut health, right, and foods that balances hormones, this speaks directly to her audience's pain, those who struggle with bloating, fatigue, and other gut-related issues. And with that we went level deeper, or even 3-4 level deeper, right? Even the content, what she's putting out there is different. Can you see that? It's bloating, fatigue, gut health related issues. So going from generic into really specific is what's talking to your client. How can you create that in your business? A last example is a life coach. She's helping people break through mental barriers to unlock personal power. I think it's a little bit too fluffy. The freebie was goal setting worksheet, which is better, still broad, but simply covering basic goal setting strategies. It was working, but it wasn't really. While useful, it doesn't reflect the true area of her expertise. And the testimonials were beautiful, but still no one actually converting. And then we turned it into an Unblock Your Potential in 5 days workbook to set you free. We are attracting action takers and eliminating the limiting beliefs to be able to move forward. It's not fluffy anymore. It is really for those action takers who are ready to do something. So think about it. How can you align your freebie with your main offer in a way that it is attracting buyers? So let me wrap it up here. Align the freebie with your core offer. Make sure your buyer's product solves a problem that is directly related to the service or your offer, helping you attract the right leads. Position your freebie as a step in the journey, just as a content. Your freebie should lead naturally into call to action, positioning your paid offer as a logical next step in the transformation. And with small tweaks, you can create from that huge impact. Often just reframing, repositioning your freebie along with the targeted call to action can make all the difference in converting leads to paying clients. But don't forget, you need to add the FemForte factor, blow their mind for a little investment, make it an impulse purchase, and where they think, oh, what do I have to lose? $7. I spend more on coffee this morning. We associate results with the person, although it's us who was able to overcome my problem. It's mind-blowing. We are sold on the person straight away. So imagine having this done with me live. Now that you see the structure, and imagine having it done with you, with my exact templates and ChatGPT swipe files, email swipes, step-by-step guidance. In just a few hours, we can create your irresistible buyer's funnel offer, and not just the offer, but everything in between, to make sure that people are converting at every step of the way. It's a $97 creating your irresistible buyer's funnel offer. In this live workshop, you will walk away with a fully structured buyer's funnel. You just need to add it to your system. You will have everything done with us together. We are mapping out the idea. We are creating on the workshop the buyer's product. We are creating the content for each page is coming along. We are choosing what's your offer and how that relates, and reverse engineer it to your buyer's funnels. I'm adding mock-ups as well, so you can really just put your branding in there, and you have the pictures, you have the copy for the sales pages, you have the deliverable documents, everything ready for $97, and we are doing it together. So it gets done quickly in a really intimate group of people. I don't like to work in a workshop with more than 5 people, because it just gets harder, right? And everyone is waiting. I don't like that. I like to go quickly and sort things out quickly. So if you are interested, if you are ready to go, then I would love to have you. No guessworking, no figuring it out alone, and then it goes down the rabbit hole. Just show up, follow the steps, and leave with a funnel that starts converting. Comment workshop below, and I hope to see you there. Thank you very much for being here. I hope it helped you a lot. Let me know what was the biggest takeaways, and we can go from there. #workshop in the comments, and I send you the details. Okay, so FemForte, and see you the other side. Bye.